Yeah, so remember how Amy Guerrero, the star of Elena Valor, got to play Marina Ramirez in three Firebuds episodes of season one, and since 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 voice actors who play the fire chiefs, Lou Diamond Phillips and Yvette Nicole Brown also played Victor Delgado and Luna and Elena Valor.
Yeah.
Well, in season two of Firebuds, it's Ariel Winter's turn to play a Firebuds character. Because Ariel Winter plays the lead of Sophia the First, and Amy Guerrero plays the lead in Elena Valor, which is a spinoff from Sophia the First.
That's great. It's like a reunion.
Well, not exactly. I mean, they acted in different Firebuds episodes.
Oh,
and,
okay.
Yeah, but it was interesting. Still interesting to hear Ariel Winter play a Firebuds character in Annie Spokley. In Annie Spokley, she played the Calamity Train, who who needed the Firebuds to fix her brakes because Annie Spokley isn't good at doing things on her own.
Right?
Yes. Yeah, which I love Black Forest, don't you?
Yeah, Black Forest.
It's alright, but chocolate caramel mixed all together. That's why I have my banana cream pie milkshake.
Okay.
Cheesecake. Oh, and audience, this video is sponsored by Nifty 50s and Tokidoki. Mom, can you still do Tokidoki scrub? See how nice and fluffy it is? Yeah, so in Annie Spokley, Flash fires its cousin called the Firebuds to come and help her in this old western town because even though Annie Spokley wants to be the sole mechanic of the town, she's not good at it, and so the Firebuds teach Annie Oakley that it's good and okay to ask for help from other people when you can't do your job by yourself. And so Axel, Ambrose, and Annie Spokley fix the Calamity Train's brakes together.
Good.
And then Ingrid on Ice is the first time Tessa Espinola gets to play June Ramirez again in season 2 of Firebuds, since she previously appeared in 5 season 1 episodes. But there's new people playing Vance. Max Mitchell played Vance in season 1, and Benjamin Valk plays Vance in season 2. Now, in Ingrid on Ice, Iris's niece, Ingrid, visits the Firebuds, and she wants to play with the Firebuds and their friends, but she thinks that giving them stuff they want is how it is. She thinks that giving them things they want is the way to become friends with them, which is hard for her. It's hard for her to it's very hard for her to give out ice cream in cold weather. Vance was filming June ice skating, and Bo taught Ingrid that she can make friends just by being herself, and not just by giving stuff out.
Good.
I was happy to see Ariel Winter's name in the cast of the Firebuds episode, since Amy Guerrero already gotten the Firebuds before her. But I was even happier to hear Tessa Espinola play June again, especially since I don't think she, most of her roles before, most of her acting credits before Firebuds are very minor, short-term roles, and I guess I sort of thought that by association with Amy Guerrero, who played a main character in Young and Hungry and Elena Valor in Netflix reboot of She-Ra, that helped Tessa Espinola be a little more well known. Even though unfortunately the Firebuds characters that they play have not yet been seen together in the same episode. Which I was disappointed by this at first, but then I realized that maybe the Firebuds writers actually made the right call by having June and Vance always appear in different Firebuds episodes from their moms, Marina and Vanessa. Because Iggy and Rod are another pair of secondary Firebuds characters that of whom we've seen plenty, and and their dads Zach and Reno appear in 2 episodes with them, but but with but with June and Vance's moms, it's a lot more interesting to see Marina and Vanessa appear in different episodes from June and Vance because it shows a little more versatility with their characters and their place in the world of Firebuds when Marina and Vanessa appear in different parts of the Firebuds' lives than June and Vance and report the news on different things. What do you think, Mom? What do you have to say about this?
Well, that makes sense to me. I mean, if you have by having them in different episodes, you get more time for that character. If they're in the same episode, they got to be up that time,
And they get to report the news on different things.
Right, yeah, school stuff, right? For the child or for the stuff in the real world, people might need rescuing for the mom. The grown-up.
Yeah. Exactly, right? That's why we see Marina reporting on that's why we see Marina reporting the news in the ice cream truck bandits when the ice cream trucks have had their ice cream stolen from them, and then the next episode we see June reporting the news in the case of the disappearing dog houses when the kids and their dogs are losing their dog houses. And can you imagine what it would be like if Firebuds? Can you imagine what it would be like if Firebuds gave June and Marina a storyline together? If they got to appear in the same episode at last?
Yeah, they can center on them and find out more about their home life and their family and everything. Yeah.
You could also teach us a lot about how if they still want to include any Firebuds characters in it, it would also teach us a good lesson about how being good at reporting the news can help people in emergencies.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Like maybe they could focus on June, Vance, Marina, and Vanessa seeing someone in danger, and then when they have to report the news on it, that's when we start to see the Firebuds appear in the story because June and Marina reporting the news is what warns the Firebuds and their families of the imminent danger that they need to stop and the people and animals or vehicles they need to rescue. I also have another terrific idea about how June and Vance could rescue the Firebuds in a storyline that might need that, where we might also get to see Marina and Vanessa with them.
Yes.
Oh, what if the enemies that the Firebuds face in other episodes, such as Wiley Riley, Wiley Wayne, Gage, Grant, Lewis Lamb, Doddle, and etc. Maybe other enemies that the Firebuds have had to stop in other episodes could team up to kidnap the Firebuds, and that's why June, Marina, Vanessa, and Vance would need to work together to report the news to help other friends of the Firebuds rescue them.
Yeah, they would team up. Yeah, that would be wow. All the bad guys teaming up, that'd be huge. Yeah, they would team up in return.
Yeah, it'd be a huge news story that June, Marina, and their news van buddies would all need to report together.
Oh no, it's like the birth of a kid organized crime. Yikes.
Oh, right. And that's my idea for how June and Vance can rescue the Firebuds, since clearly they were interesting. They were secondary characters that the Firebuds writers found interesting enough to write a whole episode about them in March Mayhem and Everybody Loves Axel. Do you have any good ideas of your own for how June and Vance could rescue the Firebuds?
Reporting, letting people know, that's the main thing, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I noticed that no one has played Vanessa yet because Marina hasn't yet had that big of a part in the story in the Firebuds storyline for anyone to be cast to play Vanessa.
Oh,
Do you have any good ideas for who you think could play Vanessa if Vanessa had a big enough part in the story for it to have a voice cast for her?
oh wow. I hadn't thought about it, but I'm sure you have.
I have, yes.
Yeah, I know the voice actors better than I do.
Well, my top 3 picks for who could work with who I could work with her, who I think would be excellent choices for Vanessa's voice are okay. Well, my top 1 pick is Ashley Tisdale because of the Young and Hungry backdoor pilot spin-off episode Young and Sophia. And my top 2 pick is Beth Bears because she could definitely use more acting credits after Two Broke Girls in the Neighborhood, and because she already knows knows the actress who plays Bo Bayani's mom, Melissa Rauch, from one episode of The Big Bang Theory. It's between Two Broke Girls in the Neighborhood. And my top 3 pick would be Ashley Del Ball because I think the energy that she brings to playing Blythe Baxter in Littlest Pet Shop could probably work for Vanessa's character, especially if you want someone who talks and sounds different from the voice Amy Carroll uses for Marina. And the inclusion of Nylan Parthapan, Ian James Collette, and Trevor Duvall has shown me twice before that while most of Firebud's voice actors are based in the United States, they are not above occasionally picking out some voice actors from Canada who can email their lines or afford to travel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got recording studios in Canada.
Yeah, that's how Andrea Lidman recorded for listing the missing links of North Shire since she was only DuckTales voice actor in Canada and everyone else lives in the United States or the United Kingdom. She told us about that at 2016 BronyCon. And speaking of conventions, we got to see Lou Diamond Phillips at the 2023 Chicago Fan Expo. How cool is that?
In the flesh, yeah.
And he's the guy who plays Bo Bayani's dad. And Yvette Nicole Brown plays the fire truck that he rides. I think Amy Crow probably only plays Marina in Firebuds because of her voice actor connections with Bill Bayani and Faye Firestone from Elena Vavlor, because they played secondary characters in Elena Vavlor and Firebuds, and now it's kind of sad though. Amy Crow used to play main character in Elena Vavlor, but now she has much more parts to play in Firebuds, and that's why I wish Firebuds would do more with Marina Ramirez to the extent where we could also have somebody else performing Vanessa's voice.
Sure.
And that's all I have to say for now about the Firebuds episode that cast Ariel Winter for a new part, and which coincidentally was paired with Tessa Espinola's first Firebuds episode, playing June in season 2.
Cool.
Is there anything you want to say to our audience?
Like and subscribe.